Welcome back to Kentucky Sports Television. We're out here at the Big Blue Madness Campout, and we talked to some fans, even though it's basketball, asked them some questions about the UK football team, the future of Joker Phillips, and what they expect down the line. Here's what they had to say.
Mark Krebs with KSTV here with John. John, what do you think of the state of the UK football team after they lost to Western Kentucky?
I think it's terrible. I mean, it's definitely a team that we should annihilate every year. We got to get better, you know. Got Florida this weekend. It's going to be a tough game. They're very good.
I do follow football. I do go to the games whenever I'm able. I have to admit it's been a little struggle this year for the team. But, you know, true UK fan, I still hold for them. Still got to root for them. True blue all the way.
So you'll be that fan, win or lose. You're going to be at Commonwealth.
Exactly.
To me, you know, the whole persona is down. Everybody and the whole fan, everybody's down about it. You know, I'm not necessarily as down as far as most. I'm still going to watch the games. I'm still going to keep paying attention and see who they win. But, you know, if they start winning a bunch of games, you know, the mood may pick up. But, you know, with the loss to Western, it's probably Joker's job.
Well, I'm a season ticket holder, lower level, great seats. So, you know, you pay for product. And I'm diehard, so I'm one of those guys that everybody hates because I'll be there whether we're 2-10 or whether we're 7-5 or whatever we get to. It's funny I don't say 8-2 because 7-5 is all I need. If you just give me some 7-5 with a bowl win, I'm a happy guy. You know, so I don't ask for a lot.
You need a new coach to come in. Who do you think would come in here and do a great job?
Man, I don't want to really claim a coach. Everybody says Bobby Trino. I hate that. I don't think he's coming. I'm going to agree with the main media that say he's not going to come. Maybe, I hear a name, Jay Gruden. That would be a good guy. I really honestly think Mitch might go out and find a up-and-coming offensive coordinator from a school and maybe somebody out of the blue. And I think out of the blue is going to be good because there's going to be controversy with anybody you bring in that's already known out there. So somebody new would be better.
I like Kirby Smart a lot. I think he's a good coach. I think he could put our program in the right direction.
What we need for them to commit one way or the other. You know, I know there's 9 games left to play, and everybody's ready for a new coach now, okay? And I'm one of those guys that if they're not going to do something, if Joker don't change anything around, I'm ready for a new guy. But the main thing is we have to get somebody in here that is going to be able to make a difference. Whether we pay him or not doesn't matter. You can pay somebody $8 million a year, doesn't matter. You got to be able to get somebody in here who can get the talent, get the recruiting base, okay? And then put the product in the field and put the butts in the seats.
Willow, you're a huge UK football fan. You think we're going to go to a bowl game this year?
I don't know now. I'm a little after what I seen after what I seen last Saturday night against Western Kentucky. I was heated after Western Kentucky did that trick play in overtime. That just made me upset. Now I got to rely on UK have to win at least 4 SEC games, including a non-conference game against Sanford, just to get to a bowl game now.
So UK football's even lost Willow on it. I mean, hopefully they'll get some SEC wins.
Yeah, but I haven't gave it up on it.
Okay, real quick, can you smooth back out right here?
Now, a lot of interesting things there, Leslie, but are you depressed that Stone Cold Willow said he was going to lead UK back to a bowl game, and even he seems bummed out a little bit?
I thought he would be the last UK football fan standing. When he said he didn't think they're going to go to a bowl game, my heart just dropped. When you've lost Willow, you've lost everybody.
If you lost hope, Willow's out. I mean, Willow is a man courageous enough to take on Nerlens Noel one-on-one, but he's out on UK football. Bum you out a little bit?
It does bum me out, and I was kind of bummed out that it was hard to find people who wanted just to talk about it.
Yeah.
A lot of people just said, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's too bad.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah, and good news, though. We have Willow's out, but Radio Ron Chilton still, he's watched a lot of football, in case you haven't heard.
And he's the most positive man in the world.
He's the most optimistic man in the world. And Radio Ron had his latest reflections on the UK football team and something in the years past. Take a listen.
In the last edition of Reflections, right after that disappointing loss to U of L, I attempted to lift the spirits of the UK fan base by sharing the tale of the greatest season in UK football history, Paul Bear Bryant's 1950-51 squad. Now, that team had a sterling record of 10-1 and defeated the defending national champion Oklahoma Sooners in the 1951 Sugar Bowl. So, After an even more deflating loss, this time to Western Kentucky, I'm not sure it's possible for UK fans to be elevated out of the doldrums that seem to be permeating the UK program. However, it certainly doesn't hurt to reflect upon happier times in UK football lore. So let's take a little trip down memory lane to recall another great UK football season. It was the 1977 UK football team under coach Fran Kersey. Remembering that team, they finished the regular season with a 10-1 record and a perfect 6-0 in the SEC. Fans, that's a perfect 6 wins, no losses in the Southeastern Conference. I just have to shake my head at that one. I attended every home game that season, and what a year it was. The Cats defeated a ranked West Virginia team 28-13, edged number 4 ranked Penn State 24-20, and clobbered a ranked LSU squad 33-13. Their only loss of the year was to unranked Baylor on the road. Now, in the final game, that border battle with Tennessee and Knoxville, we had several players injured. Our quarterback, Derek Ramsey, came off the bench injured and led Kentucky to the winning touchdown, 21-17. That great team, led by All-American Art Still, also defeated the likes of Florida, Georgia, Mississippi State, and Virginia Tech. Those SEC champs finished with a ranking of number 6 in the nation's final AP poll. Now, UK fans, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by suggesting anything I do or say on today's show will make you feel any better about the current UK football situation. The players will have to do that on the field. But allow me to tell you another bedtime story about UK football that you will find hard to believe. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago in the 1898 season, I said 1898, there were 22 Ironmen with UK on their football jerseys. They went undefeated, untied, and unscored on. That's unscored upon. They outscored all 7 opponents that year, 180-0, despite having an average weight of only 147 pounds per player. So put that in your trivia pipe and smoke it. And oh, by the way, you know how we like to name our basketball teams? That team was nicknamed the Immortals. So in conclusion, I would say, keep your collective chins up, Wildcat fans. By the grace of God and gravity, I've been glued to this old planet for more than 7 decades. And if there's one thing I've learned, everything moves in cycles. The sun, the moon, the stars, tides, seasons, weather, and yes, even UK football, it will get better. I'm Ron Chilton for KSTV.
All right, Radio Ron, thank you for that. And with that, we will close the show. Leslie, another year of the Big Blue Madness Campout is in the books. Was it a good one?
It's always a great one. Gets crazier and crazier every year.
And Mark, I know you've been through a lot of these, but I think it's time we say goodbye. We'll go find some food. You down for that?
I'm for that
we'll go
now.
Find our
Give
buddy,
me some food.
We'll go find our buddy Logan and Raiders tent, get something to eat. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Enjoy your weekend. We will talk to you on Monday, review the Florida game, and hopefully have some good news like the football simulation gave us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday.